What's going on, you guys? Today we're going to be learning the song Hey There Delilah by Plain White T's. This song is a super fun one to play, and in fact it's probably one of my favorite ones to play on the acoustic guitar. So without any further ado, let's get into it. You are watching Logan's Lessons. To learn this song, I'm assuming you already know all of your basic open chords and an F sharp minor and a B minor chord. If you do not know those chords yet, that's okay. I made a video for you so that you can go through all of the chords that you'll need to know to learn the guitar. And all of the chords that we're using in this song will be covered in that video. So if you want to check that out, you can do so up here. But assuming you know those already, we're starting on a D major chord. As far as our right hand goes, we do not use a pick for this song. It will be completely and utterly finger-picked. Our thumb, as in any conventional finger-picking pattern, will be covering our root notes, which in the D major chord's case will be the open D string. Your first, middle, and ring fingers will be covering the G, B, and high E strings respectively. So you go thumb, then all three of the rest of your fingers, and back and forth we go. That pattern, root notes, these three other fingers, stays consistent through the entire song. It's the chords that change. So in the verse we are going from the D major to F sharp minor, back to D, back to F sharp minor. So the first half of the chord progression in the verse is D, F sharp minor, D, F sharp minor. Each of these chords, you go from your thumb to your three other fingers 4 times. The second half goes B minor, which is played 3 times. You play the open A string, played with your thumb, to a G major chord, which is only played twice. G only gets played twice, and then we hit an A major chord that is also only played twice. So far we have Then we have 2 more chords. B minor again, which gets played 4 times this time. Finally, an A major chord again that also gets played 4 times. Now the first 2 times that you play the A major chord, you're going to play A normally. And then the second 2 times, you're going to play it with the 7th on top, that being the 3rd fret of your high E string. So, happens twice in verse 1, and that brings us into the chorus. The chorus of the song starts just like the verse on the D major chord. You play the D major chord 3 times, have a transitional open A string, then you go to the B minor chord. You play the B minor chord also 3 times, and then what you do is quite interesting. You lift your ring finger up and you put it on the 4th fret of the A string whilst leaving everything else in place. And that brings us right back into the D major chord. It's like a loop. After going from D to B minor 4 times, you land on the D, play it 3 times normally, then you play the D chord with the root note being A. So, and that is a perfect transition back into the verse. The second verse is exactly the same as the first verse, and the chorus is almost exactly the same as the first chorus. The only thing that changes is that at the end, instead of landing on that D, we land on a G. And this is the bridge. And I should mention that for the last B minor of the second chorus, instead of going up to C sharp, we hit the open A string as a transition to the G. So you hit the G chord 4 times, then to A major with you, a D, which you only play 3 times, and as you guessed it, you transition to B minor with an open A string. You play the B minor 3 times and transition back to the beginning with an open A string. So if I play the bridge chord progression for you, it'll sound like this. Play that with me. Then it goes back into another verse, another chorus, and you land on the D major chord, and you strum it out. And that is how you play the song Hey There Delilah by Plain White T's. If you have a song request, comment it down below, pretty please. If you wish to be notified of future videos, hit the bell. I sincerely hope that you are well. Please hit the like button blue. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe too. I hope this video has been a blessing. You've been watching Logan's Lessons.